At the Open Arms Home for Girls, we are dedicated to helping children who've been abused or neglected by recognizing their emotional, behavioral, and family problems, and providing quality short-term residential care that includes access to life enrichment and character-building programs. Our children need to stay local to be closer to their support systems, which can accelerate the healing process. Opened in 2013, our girls can range from 12 to 21 years old, and 95% of them graduate from high school, an incredible statistic, bearing in mind what these girls have endured. We encourage girls to strive for a life they only dreamed of. For example, one of our girls has recently been accepted to UCLA, UGA, USC, and has a full scholarship to Georgia Tech. Another girl was second in the state in math. We are the only foster home in Fannin County and can care for up to 10 girls with 12 dedicated full and part-time staff. 30% of our funding needs to come from charitable sources, and so we are especially grateful for our sponsors and our supporters.
My name is Mike Rutan. I am the Executive Director for Open Arms Home for Children. My main responsibility is just to make sure the girls we care for have everything they need to be successful, try to reach out and find different services for them to have, whether it be somebody to come in and help them with interviewing skills, help them to learn how to cook different things they want, or just kind of be a mentor, just kind of help them out in any other kind of issues they would want. We try to make sure they got everything they need for education, to be the young ladies that they've always dreamed of, and to have the support that they would need or that they had lacked from their prior lives. Open Arms is a home for children that have come into care for several different reasons, most of which are no fault of their own. These children just need a home, they need someone to care for them, they need someone to guide them. What we do is we just try to help them become responsible young ladies. We can accept girls as young as 12 years old. These girls can stay here until they're 21 if they choose to. That way they can get a job, start earning, and basically have a nice nest egg by the time they actually go out on their own. And hopefully by then we would have been able to help them understand budgeting, understand where to go look for services, and be able to function on their own. We've had a young lady go to Kennesaw State. We just had a young lady recently apply and approved for some pretty prestigious colleges. She actually took a full ride to Georgia Tech. Very proud of her. We had a young lady at one point in time that was one of the highest ranking math scores. We've had a lot of young ladies getting jobs out in the community. We've had young ladies actually working in daycare, caring for other young children. We've had a young lady here before that had spent a lot of time homeless, and when she came here, she had already been in and out of several different homes. She kind of got used to doing something wrong, making a mistake, and having to move on. But then once she realized that after making a mistake, we didn't send her anywhere else, she actually became one of our model residents, and she actually helped a lot of the other young ladies. She stayed for quite some time. I would like to thank all of the sponsors, everyone that's donated to us monetarily, giving your time, coming in and help us mentor. We have a couple of groups that just come out and help us with yard work. I want to say a special thank you to Neil Allen, who just recently passed away. I want to say thank you to him and his family. Without him, we probably wouldn't be in the home that we're in. He stepped up in a big way, helped us get in here. He also helped us out with several other programs. Just really gonna miss him. And now I'd like to introduce you to an extremely exceptional young lady. I was actually just previously talking about her. She just took a full ride to Georgia Tech. However, she was accepted by a number of other institutions. Tech's gonna be lucky to have her. She's gonna tell you a few words about some of her time while she was here.
Open Arms is truly a good placement and home for girls who do not have a stable and secure family to stay with. I have the right to say that because I lived at Open Arms for over 2 years, and it provided me the stability to maintain my good grades. Also, I never went hungry at Open Arms. I can say the staff are good mentors for the girls. The staff are always there when the girls need help or to talk. The support I received from the staff allowed me to have hope even when the sun wasn't shining, because they helped me believe in myself. Thank you.
I'm Anita Ann Acuff, and I've been working at Open Arms for approximately 7.5 years. There's a need at Open Arms. I feel like I'm possibly making a difference in someone's life. The girls will tell you that they will certainly know how to make their bed when they leave Open Arms. I'm a CCW. I am a child care worker. The girls are never left alone here at the house. The house is staffed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We can house up to 10 girls. And if we had the housing and the bedrooms, we could probably have 20 to 25 girls at any time. There's that great of a need for a home for children here. Our number one objective is to keep them safe and hopefully teach them some life skills that as they go out into the world, they will be using those skills plus additional skills that they learn, and give them love. A lot of kids that come here haven't had a lot of that. We have had girls come to Open Arms that were barefoot, had no clothing other than what they had on their backs, the outfit they had on. There's always a need for toiletries and new clothing items, underclothes, that kind of thing. Gently used clothes is always appreciated, and we can use those, as well as twin bed sheets, towels, washcloths, and hopefully we're doing what we're needed to do. And this is not a house, this is a home.
My name is Peter Knutson. I've been a resident in Fannin County since 2003. My wife and I came up with our two boys, and we assimilated to the community, doing a few different projects. Maybe about a year and a half into living here, we got really involved with different 501c3s in the area to help out. And a good friend of mine, Ginny Martin, from what she told me about a growing epidemic need up here, there's just so many young children who are in abused, neglected families, no fault of their own, just horrible conditions. And I started to research a little bit on my own just to see the credibility of all of it. And sure enough, the Honorable Brenda Weaver, one of our really great judges up here, who's been an advocate for really all things children, for women in crisis, she basically told the greater North Georgia community that we got a problem, and she sees it every day in the courthouse. When you see all of that information, you see the activity around it, you know there's some credibility, and I felt that I could make a difference, so I got involved. There was a really strong group of women who said, we're gonna make this happen. They banded together through Fannin leadership, and then they started having bake sales. They started having all sorts of fundraisers to raise awareness for the cause. And I think the community just recognized, we need this. The great news is we have girls that are graduating high school and going to college, something that without Open Arms, at least in our opinion, that pathway probably was very unrealistic. The guidance they're getting from the counselors here, from their defects advisors, from our director, we're going to look for ways to further encourage and support those activities and try to bring people in from the community that have capability sets in that way, so that we can keep those success stories coming.
Anyone can make a difference in the life of a child, and so thank you from the bottom of our hearts for doing so. If you have friends or family who would like to contribute, please visit www.oahome.org or on Facebook at the Open Arms for Children, or mail a check to the Open Arms of Blue Ridge, P.O. Box 2223, Blue Ridge, Georgia 30513. Thank you.